Hey guys, and welcome to another First Impressions video, the video game series at which we look at a recently released game and I give you my first thoughts and impressions on it. Today we're looking at Minimal Dungeon RPG, which is very much a case of it does what it says on the tin. It's pretty fun, and yet there isn't a lot to it. It is very, very minimal in its design, and yet that's sort of its appeal. As always, we will take a quick look at the options, although there really isn't many to do with this game, and then we'll jump straight into the gameplay and I will explain how it works and show you all of the ins and outs. So without any further ado, let's not waste any more time and jump straight into this rather interesting dungeon crawler. When I said that there really isn't any options here, I wasn't kidding. It is a 2D sort of click and move on type game, so there really isn't anything to do graphically. It's not going to stress any systems at all, and so whilst I am not overly a fan of no graphic settings or display options at all, I can kind of understand why there isn't any there. You've got music, sounds, no volume, just on or off, reset game, feedback, about and language, and that is all you are given. It's a little disappointing, but again, the type of game this is, it's in the name, minimal, so I'm not really surprised either. As for gameplay, it's interesting. It is very much a case of more than meets the eye and complexity disguised as simplicity. It's very simple. You've got your money up here. You've got the keys that you can get. You can get gold keys and silver keys, gems, and your level and your stats. It really is that simple on the surface. So if I wanted to get another silver key, I go there, it takes out 80. If I want to get some defense, it costs me 64. Each time you level up, you can increase the stats of these as well. You've got things like trees that you can knock down for wood, but you need an axe first. I have no idea where I get those from. I'm assuming it's going to be from the chests that you can find around. You've got grass, and then you've got rooms. You can go from door to door. You can go back through the dungeon and see what you can find. Explore stages are literally that. You explore and get really cool gear. You can get gems and items, as well as also getting a level up from doing it with XP. So there's those there as well. You've got a graveyard. There are things that I haven't explored yet. We're only on level 3, but from the look of it, you need a torch, so you're going to have to go in and get some wood and make a torch as you go around. You've got these things here, which are your monsters, and the battling really is just as simple as pointing and clicking. As you can see, you take damage, they take damage, and they both regain at that time. So you've got to click it, and if you die, you don't actually die. You just have to wait for your HP to come back, as well as your attack and defense as well. The more you battle, the more XP you gain, the more you level up. It really is very, very simple. Now your keys, as you can see, we've got 2 here. They're fog. Use your key, and it will unlock and show something. Gold ones tend to be really good stuff. They'll either be XP points or there will be chests. You've got your fat guard, which gives me a torch, which is going to allow me to cut through the darkness for the thing. And then we can go in here and use the torch to see where we're going from there. It's all gravel, which is going to give us some keys and some stones, and that's what you use your AP for. Again, it does come back after time. Your equipment, I don't have any yet, but I have got some items. You use some of these for sacrifice at the end of a stage, which will then give you your bonuses as you go through. Now, as you can see, we've got the key there, so we can unlock the door. And then as we head back, you've got bats here, and you've got your enemies, which will give you more fruits and stuff, and you've got these fogs for some good exploration and more money to allow me to get more attack, to allow me to do more damage. And that really is all there is to it. Like, it's very much a go through, kill stuff, upgrades. It's very minimalistic, and yet I'm completely okay with it. It's interesting. It's a very unique sort of direction that they've gone in to take you down this sort of dungeon crawling world, whilst also allowing you to just kind of crack on and get stuff done. I don't mind it. It's not very intuitive. There's really not a lot here to go through. But I honestly, it's pretty fun to just mindlessly click on stuff and explore and see all the awesome things that you can get and get some chests and level up and then go against the boss, the tree ant, which obviously, once you've worked out what's happening, moving on and stuff isn't that difficult. There is a story to it, although I'm not really following it. There's no point. You just go through, use your keys, get some cool stuff, and kill some big bad tree ants and some bats and things. Leveling up as you go along, allowing you to just wreck everything in the path. So, yeah, like, we can equip, which will give us some more time. So, yeah, it's not bad. It's very minimalistic, as it says. You know, I don't expect anything going into it because it's told us straight from the go what it is that we're doing. And I'm pretty happy. Like, simple doesn't mean bad. Minimalistic doesn't mean bad. It's something that's not going to stress your system. It's something that gives you something to do, right? And it doesn't need to be all-encompassing and all amazing and stuff. Like, you can go in and just have a good time clicking and killing stuff. I'm going for a very glass cannon build. So there you are. This is Minimal Dungeon or RPG. Minimal Dungeon RPG, I think it is. It's pretty much does as it says on the tin. It's very good. It's pretty fun. And I'm having quite a good time with it. This came out today on Steam. Go and check it out. And let me know in those comments down below what you think. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Ciao, ciao.